Before getting into the video, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a video. There are some additional methods that can be used for lists, that is the split method and the join method. Let us know what is the split method. First of all, what split method does is it converts strings to list, and what join method does is it converts list to string. Let us first check how this split method works for the variable which is user info, which stores the value John space 24, and now we use the split method here. This is the string, we have John space 24, and we write dot split and parenthesis open and close. Now let us print this. So we will write print user info. Let us run this code. So it is giving us the output as a list which contains two elements, namely John, 24. So basically it is splitting the variable or the strings inside a variable from the place where it encounters the first space. So the first space is encountered just after John n, just after n it encounters that there is a space, and it splits the string into two substrings, and these substrings are the element of a list. Here instead of using a space we can use either comma or some symbolic form so that it can just know from where it has to split the string. Let us write a comma just after John. So the string is John, 24. Inside the split method, we write comma with the double quotes or single quotes, and again we have to print it. So we write print user info, and now let us run this. So again it is giving us a list with two elements, namely John and 24. So it will split the string from the place where it encounters comma. As we had already studied about this split function during the strings tutorial, so here we can also take these two strings stored in some variables. So suppose we have name comma age, these two variables, and we wish to store these strings. So we'll write name comma age equal to John comma 24 dot split and then comma again, and now we print name, and in the next line we have print age, and now let us see what is the output. So we are getting John and 24 in different lines. So that means the variable name has John and age has 24 stored in it. We can also take input from the user, like we can write input, enter your name, age, and the same method, that is dot split and comma in it. So when the user gives the input, so it is like, well, let us run this. So if we give it as John comma 24, so again it will take the string John in the variable name and 24 in age and print it. So here we have the output. Now let us know what is the join method. So join method is basically used to convert lists to string. Now we have a list named user info, and in it we have two elements John comma 24. Now since it is separated by a comma, so we will write comma inside a double quote or single quote, and after that dot join, and inside it within the parentheses we write user info, that is our variable name which is to be joined. So comma dot join user info, and we have to print it, so we write print before it, and let us run this code. So the output we have is John comma 24. So basically this list is converted to a string. Since we cannot see some brackets before and after it, so we can consider this as string, and it has joined the string from the place it has encountered comma. So after John there was a comma, and from there we have joined the string, that is the two elements within the list. Since this join method converts list to string, so it is very necessary to keep in mind that the inputs of the list must be strings. So if we write integer, so if we just not write 24 using double quotes, so it will give us error. Let us run this. See, we are getting an error because we are giving the list input as integer, which is not considered. So in order to convert it into string, the list must contain the data elements as strings. So that is how join and split methods work.
If you like this video, hit the like button. Thank you.